meters, heat 5, and they are away. Sha'Carri Richardson eases across the line. 10.92, that's the fastest time we've seen so far.
Sha'Carri Richardson just said something that has everyone talking. The Olympic champion stood in front of young athletes and shared words that might change how they see themselves forever. On November 1st, Richardson showed up at a special event in Brooklyn, New York. It was the 50th anniversary of something called the Colgate Women's Games. This is a big track and field competition just for girls and women. Richardson posted a photo on Instagram wearing her running spikes around her neck with a gold medal, but it was what she wrote that got everyone's attention. She said, "The track has been a place where I can show up as myself. It reinforced what I've always known to be true, which is to work hard, stay true, and rise together." Richardson told the young runners that she was proud to celebrate 50 years of the Games. She called it a place where mentorship, confidence, and community help the next generation shine on and off the track. But here's the part that really hit home. Richardson made it clear what she wants young athletes to know. She said, "I want them to know they can dream big, move with purpose, and never compromise their truth to fit in." That last part, about never compromising who you are just to fit in, that's what made people stop and listen. Let's talk about why this event means so much. The Colgate Women's Games started way back in 1974. A coach named Fred Thompson created it in Brooklyn. A company called Colgate Palmolive helped support it. Now, 50 years later, it's the longest-running indoor track competition for girls and women in America. Here's what makes it special. The games are completely free for athletes and their families. Nobody has to pay to compete. Every year, they give out more than 100 scholarships to help young athletes go to college. They also give prize money. Winners can get $2,000, $1,000, or $500. Over the years, this competition has helped create dozens of Olympic athletes and hundreds of national champions. Richardson knows this firsthand. She competed in these games when she was young. That's why she came back to celebrate and share her message. But this isn't the first time Richardson has used her fame to help others. She's been supporting women in sports in many different ways. Back in 2023, Richardson went to a Formula One race. That's car racing. She was there to support something called the F1 Academy. This is a racing program for young women who want to be race car drivers. Richardson handed out trophies to the winners. She talked to GQ Sports and said, "I'm here supporting the young ladies here doing their thing. Speed everywhere, speed all the way around. I continue to hope that this sport continues to grow and that they continue to show that ladies are powerful." Then this year, Richardson got involved with something called Athlos. A man named Alexis Ohanian started this competition. It's a track and field event only for women. The goal is to help female athletes make more money from their sport. Richardson isn't just competing in it. She's actually one of the owners and advisors who helped create it. Richardson explained why this matters to her. She said, "I am honored to continue to be a part of something that the next generation will continue to know and carry the torch and know that nothing can stop them." So why do people listen when Richardson talks? Because she's been through a lot and come out stronger. Richardson grew up in Dallas, Texas. Her grandmother and aunt raised her. She went to Carter High School and won state championships in running. Then she went to Louisiana State University. That's where people really started noticing her talent. When Richardson was only 19 years old, she ran the 100-meter race in just 10.75 seconds. That broke the college record. She was one of the 10 fastest women in history at that age. People knew they were watching someone special. But then things got hard. In 2021, Richardson was supposed to go to the Olympics in Tokyo. She won the race to qualify, but then she tested positive for marijuana. The rules said she couldn't compete because of it. She had to accept a 1-month suspension. She ended up missing the Olympics completely. Richardson later explained that she had been dealing with something really difficult. Her biological mother had just died. She found out about it from a reporter right before her race. She said she used marijuana to help deal with the pain and pressure she was feeling. Many people thought the rules were too strict. Even President Joe Biden said the drug testing rules might need to change. But the rules were the rules, and Richardson had to sit out. Here's what matters, though. Richardson didn't give up. She came back stronger. In 2023, she became the United States champion. Then at the World Championships in Budapest, she won the gold medal in the 100-meter race. She ran it in 10.65 seconds. That was a championship record. She also won gold with her relay team. Her part of the relay race was the fastest anyone had ever run. At the 2024 Paris Olympics, Richardson won a silver medal in the 100-meter race. She also won gold when she ran the anchor leg of the relay. That's the last part of the race. There was a messy handoff from her teammate, but Richardson still managed to move the team from third place to first place. Right before she crossed the finish line, she turned her head and stared at the other runners. It became one of the most famous moments of the Olympics. Now here's a cool story about the person who does Richardson's nails. Her name is Sophia Haug. She lives in Eugene, Oregon, and runs a business called Beauty by Kanaya. Haug is 29 years old. She's been doing nail art for 6 years. She works with famous people like the singer Kalani and many track stars including Richardson and Noah Lyles. Haug always admired Richardson. She saw her as a black woman who wasn't afraid to show her culture through her hair, makeup, and nails. Haug said, "I want to work with other black women. I want to work with people that are making a difference." When Richardson got in trouble in 2021, Haug admired how she handled it. Haug said she decided to use her voice after that and come back better than ever. She's an inspiration. The two women first met in 2022, but lost touch. Then Nike asked Haug to do nails for athletes at a big race in 2023. She and Richardson reconnected. During the 2024 Olympic trials, Haug made 3 sets of press-on nails for Richardson. The red set became famous. It appeared on news shows and newspapers and in magazines all over the world. Haug is a single mom with an 8-year-old daughter. She earned her license while working at Red Lobster and being pregnant. She faced racism growing up in Eugene, but she kept going. She said, "I'm going to make a space for myself here." Haug believes that black women specifically, and just women in sports, deserve to feel good and look good. Richardson also showed her big heart in another way recently. In October 2025, a huge hurricane hit Jamaica. It was called Hurricane Melissa. It was a Category 5 storm, which is the worst kind. The winds were moving at 300 kilometers per hour. The hurricane killed about 50 people. It caused between $48 and $52 billion in damage. In one area, 90% of homes lost their roofs. More than 500,000 people had no electricity. The storm destroyed homes, hospitals, and schools. Jamaica is where the famous runner Usain Bolt is from. Richardson has always felt connected to Jamaica and its track culture, so when she saw what happened, she took action. Richardson donated $500,000 to help rebuild homes and schools in Jamaica. That's a huge amount of money. She explained why she did it. Talking about the Jamaican people, she said, "The people, the culture, the love, they've embraced me even when I wasn't running. I couldn't watch this happen and do nothing." She added, "When one member of the family hurts, we all hurt." Richardson also started an emergency fund so other people could donate too. This year hasn't been easy for Richardson on the track. She didn't run as many races. At some competitions, she didn't finish as high as she hoped. At one race in Tokyo, she came in 4th place. At another race in Eugene, she came in last place out of 9 runners.
Sha'Carri Richardson goes. Jamaica are good. Down Lisa chasing for Britain. Gina Luckenheffer for Germany. Trying to get them on the podium. Sha'Carri Richardson under pressure here. It is going to be a gold for the United.
But then came the World Championships relay. Richardson ran the anchor leg again. Her team won the gold medal. Once again, she showed up when it mattered most.
Defending champion enters the home straight. And he's got 50 meters to go. He's streaking away here, Noah Lyles. He's going all the way to the line. 19!
Noah Lyles is back in the headlines. And this time, it's not just about his incredible speed on the track. The fastest man in America just got some major news that has the entire athletics world talking. On October 30th, 2025, USA Track and Field announced something big. Noah Lyles has been nominated for the Jesse Owens Male Athlete of the Year award. This is one of the highest honors an American track athlete can receive. The award celebrates the best male athlete in the United States for the entire year. And after what Noah did in 2025, it's easy to see why his name is on that list. Max Siegel is the CEO of USA Track and Field. He explained why this year is so special. He said, with a record-setting 16 gold medals at the World Championships in Tokyo and 6 gold medals at the World Parathletics Championships in New Delhi, there is no shortage of nominees for the year's Top Athlete Award. American athletes completely dominated in 2025, and Noah Lyles was right at the front of that success. So what exactly did Noah do to earn this nomination? Let's break down his incredible 2025 season. The year started rough for Noah. He was coming back from an injury. Many people wondered if he could return to his best form. But Noah answered those doubts quickly. In May, he won the 200-meter race at the Monaco Diamond League. His time was 19.88 seconds. And he didn't just win. He beat Letsile Tebogo, who won the Olympic gold medal in the 200 meters at the Paris Olympics the year before. Then came the World Championships in Tokyo. This is where Noah really showed everyone what he's made of. First up was the 100-meter race. Noah ran 9.89 seconds and won the bronze medal. Some people might think bronze isn't that impressive, but competing against the fastest men on Earth, any medal is amazing. But Noah wasn't done. Not even close. Next came his favorite race, the 200 meters. This is where Noah Lyles is truly special. He won the gold medal with a time of 19.52 seconds. And here's what makes this even more incredible. This was his fourth time in a row winning the world championship in the 200 meters.
50 metres to go. He's streaking away here, Noah Lyles. He's going all the way to the line. 19.51.
He won in 2019, 2022, 2023, and now 2025. Only one person in history has more 200-meter world titles than Noah. That person is Usain Bolt, the greatest sprinter who ever lived. Bolt has 4 titles. Noah now has 4 as well. They are tied. Throughout the entire 2025 season, Noah never lost a single 200-meter race. He won his national title. He won the Diamond League title. He won the World Championship. Unbeaten, undefeated, unstoppable. There was still one more race for Noah in Tokyo. The 4x100-meter relay is where 4 runners each run 100 meters and pass a baton. Noah ran the final leg, called the anchor position. The American team won the gold medal with a time of 37.29 seconds. That gave Noah 3 medals total from the World Championships, 1 bronze and 2 golds.
It's Lyles against De Grasse, the 2 champions over 200 meters, but Lyles is never to be denied his shining moment. He has the last.
But winning the nomination doesn't mean Noah automatically gets the award. He has some serious competition. 4 other amazing athletes are also nominated. Let's talk about who Noah is up against. Ryan Crouser throws the shot put. That's a heavy metal ball that athletes throw as far as they can. Ryan won the World Championship in Tokyo. What makes this special is that Ryan battled back from injury. He only competed in 1 competition all year, and he won the world title. This was his 3rd World Championship gold medal in a row. Only 1 other athlete in history has done that. Ryan also won Olympic gold medals before this. Between the Olympics and World Championships, he has won 5 straight global titles. That's incredible. Cole Hawker runs long-distance races. He won the 5,000-meter World Championship. That's over 3 miles of running. Cole became the first American to win this race at the World Championships since Bernard Lagat did it way back in 2007. That's 18 years ago. Cole is only the 2nd American ever to win this title. Rai Benjamin runs the 400-meter hurdles. That means he sprints 1 lap around the track while jumping over 10 barriers. Rai won his first World Championship in this event in Tokyo. He also ran 2 of the 3 fastest times in the world this year. He helped the American 4x400-meter relay team win a silver medal too. Cordell Tinch runs the 110-meter hurdles. These are taller barriers than the 400-meter hurdles. Cordell won both the World Championship and the Diamond League title. He ran the fastest time in the world this year at 12.87 seconds. He had 4 of the 6 fastest times in the world in 2025. Every single one of these athletes won World Championship gold medals. Every one of them was the best in the world at their event. This makes the competition for this award incredibly tough. The winner won't be decided by just one group of people. Fans can vote for who they think should win. Track and field media members also vote. The votes get combined together to pick the winner. And here's the exciting part. Fan voting is open right now. Anyone can go to the USA Track and Field website and cast their vote. Voting stays open until November 10th. The winner will be announced on December 5th in Orlando, Florida. That's when USA Track and Field holds their annual meeting. They will also announce the winner of the Female Athlete of the Year award that night. And speaking of the women, let's quickly talk about who's nominated on that side. Sydney McLaughlin-Levrone switched from running the 400-meter hurdles to just running the 400 meters this year. She broke the American record with a time of 47.78 seconds. That's the second fastest time any woman has ever run. She became the first woman in 40 years to break 48 seconds. She also won the World Championship and helped win gold in the 4x400-meter relay. Melissa Jefferson Wooden became the first American woman ever to win both the 100 meters and 200 meters at the same World Championships. She also helped win the 4x100-meter relay. 3 gold medals in Tokyo. There are 4 other incredible women nominated too. Valerie Allman won the discus throw and never lost all year. Tara Davis Woodhall won the long jump and never lost all year. Anna Hall won the heptathlon, which is 7 different events combined. She's the first American woman to win that title since the legendary Jackie Joyner-Kersee in 1992. And Katie Moon won her 4th World Championship in a row in the pole vault. This is also the first year that USA Track and Field is giving awards to para-athletes. Para-athletics is for athletes with disabilities. The Paralympic program joined with USA Track and Field this year. They even combined the national championships. Now Olympic and Paralympic athletes compete at the same meet. This is a big step toward unity in the sport. 3 male para-athletes are nominated and 3 female para-athletes are nominated. These awards are presented by Toyota. Athletes like Jaden Blackwell won 2 gold medals and set a world record. Susanna Scaroni won 3 major marathons this year. These athletes deserve recognition just as much as anyone else. Noah Lyles has won Athlete of the Year awards before, but this one would be special. The 2025 season was one of the best years American track and field has ever had. Winning 16 gold medals at a World Championships is absolutely historic. Being named the top athlete from that group would mean everything. Noah is 28 years old now. He's been running professionally since he was 19. He's won 8 World Championship gold medals in his career. He won Olympic gold in the 100 meters in Paris in 2024. He holds the American record in the 200 meters with a time of 19.31 seconds. That's the 3rd fastest time anyone has ever run. One stat shows just how good Noah is at the 200 meters. He has run under 20 seconds in that race 47 different times. That's more than any other athlete in history. He achieved that milestone in 2025. No one else is even close. The voting is happening right now. Fans have the power to help decide who wins this prestigious award. If you think Noah Lyles deserves to be named the Male Athlete of the Year, you can make your voice heard. Visit the USA Track and Field website before November 10th and cast your vote. December 5th will be a big night in Orlando. The best American athletes of 2025 will be celebrated. Noah Lyles' name will be called as one of the nominees. The question is, will he walk away with the trophy? Only time and votes will tell.
Against the grass, the 2 champions over 200 meters, but Lyles is never to be denied his shining moment. He has the last word.
Noah Lyles just shared something nobody saw coming about his upcoming wedding. The fastest man in the world revealed plans that have everyone talking. And trust me, this is not your typical athlete love story. Noah Lyles sat down with People magazine at Comic-Con in New York City. He was there to celebrate his new clothing line, but what he shared about his personal life stole the show. Noah told everyone about his wedding plans with his fiancée, Junelle Bromfield. And the theme is something you would never expect from an Olympic athlete. The couple is planning an anime-themed wedding. Yes, you heard that right. The man who just won his 4th straight world championship is filling his wedding with cartoon designs and decorations from Japanese animation. When asked about the details, Noah smiled and said, "We have a few things. We have quite a few things anime-related." Now, before you think this is just a small detail here or there, understand this. Anime is not just a hobby for Noah Lyles. It is a major part of his life and his relationship with Junelle. The wedding is set for spring 2026, and Noah wants it to show who they really are as a couple. He explained that he wants the wedding to be a genuine mirror of their energetic, imaginative, and comedic characters. But here is where the real story begins. Noah actually introduced Junelle to anime, and let me tell you, it did not go well at first. In fact, Noah made a pretty funny mistake that almost ruined everything. Noah decided to start by showing Junelle manga. For those who don't know, manga is like a comic book from Japan. People read it to enjoy the same stories they see in anime shows. Noah thought this was a great idea. He gave Janelle her first manga book and waited for her to fall in love with it. But there was one problem. A big problem. Noah forgot to tell her something super important. Manga is read from right to left, not left to right like regular books. So Janelle started reading it the wrong way. She was completely confused. The story made no sense. The pictures were out of order. She had no idea what was happening. Noah laughed when he remembered this moment. He told the reporter, "I got her into manga first and she didn't get into it. But she told me later that the reason she didn't initially like it at first was because I forgot to tell her that you read it from right to left instead of left to right." He admitted, "I might have been a little rough with it though." So Janelle put the manga down and thought it was just not for her. For years, she stayed away from it. Noah probably thought he had failed. But then something amazing happened. A few years later, Janelle decided to try manga again on her own. This time, she figured out how to read it correctly. And guess what? She loved it. Noah explained what happened next. She said a few years later she went back and started reading manga by herself, and she started falling in love with it. Now both of them enjoy anime together. It has become one of the special things they share as a couple. Let me tell you about Noah and Janelle's relationship timeline because it is actually pretty interesting. The two of them first met back in 2017. They went on a first date in 2018. But things did not work out right away. They connected on social media in 2019 and stayed in touch. Finally, in 2022, they started dating for real. After 2 years of dating, Noah proposed in October 2024. It was a private event, just the two of them. No cameras, no big announcement right away, just a special moment between two people who love each other. Janelle is not just Noah's girlfriend. She is an Olympian too. She runs track and field for Jamaica, her home country. At the Paris Olympics in 2024, she competed in the women's 400-meter race and came in 8th place. She also ran in the 4x400-meter relay. So both of them understand the hard work and dedication it takes to compete at the highest level. When Janelle talks about their future together, you can hear the excitement in her voice. She told reporters earlier this year, "When I think about spending my life with Noah, I feel very excited because I know there's so much the future holds for us." Noah jumped in and added his own thoughts. He said, "With the goal being that we grow old together with great kids and great grandkids." Now, you might be wondering why Noah loves anime so much. Where did this all start? Well, it goes back to when he was just a kid. Noah was 9 or 10 years old at a sleepover with his friends. His buddies asked if he wanted to play a game called Dragon Ball Z Budokai Tenkaichi 2 on their PlayStation 2.